What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some WWE news for you guys to check out, including the latest on what the update is gonna be for this year's SummerSlam. What will its status be, as well as which WWE superstar got injured, and the latest on what the setup is going to look like for Money in the Bank. I believe they leaked it on Monday, but I'm going to explain it because this actually pertains to the fact that both the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches are going to take place at WWE headquarters in Stamford. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So we are going to kick this off with a superstar from SmackDown who got injured. Now this was on last week's episode of SmackDown, where we found out that WWE superstar Elias has been injured. So apparently Elias has suffered a bruised larynx, which I have no idea what that is, and broken fingers during the brutal attack by Baron Corbin last week on SmackDown. And this article is courtesy of Wrestling Inc. So shoutouts to them. Shoutouts to Mark Middleton from Wrestling Inc. Big shoutouts to you. He writes in the article. He writes that there is no word on where WWE is going to go with in terms of the rivalry with Elias and Baron Corbin, or when he'll be medically cleared to compete in the foreseeable future. But of course we will find out this Friday on SmackDown, because I believe we are supposed, because I believe he is going to be out of action for maybe a couple weeks. I am not entirely sure. But anyway, truth be told, but honestly though, I think the rivalry between Elias and Baron Corbin is going extremely well. I think it ties so well with the fact that Baron Corbin does not like Elias. He doesn't like Elias's music. Nothing about Elias Baron Corbin likes. But I can tell you that this rivalry has probably been the most unique rivalry we have seen in a while. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, really interesting. I can't wait to see what happens in the foreseeable future. Alright, you guys, with that being said, now I'm going to show you guys, courtesy of Pro Wrestling Inc., what the setup is going to look like for Money in the Bank in the men's and women's ladder match. Yeah, so WWE actually leaked it themselves, and as of now, the card stands as follows. Hang on a second, let's see. So apparently we are now. So right now we have here. I have my plug. I have to make sure that I got this one right. Alright, so we have the WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. We got Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt for the Universal title. We got Tamina versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. And then, of course, the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which will then we got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which consists of Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, And then, of course, on Friday, we're going to see Sasha Banks versus Lacey Evans. And the winner of that match will advance into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then another superstar, which will be announced, I believe, sometime this week on SmackDown. I'm not so sure. But, of course, for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, we have Apollo Crews, Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, and then it'll be either Baron Corbin or King Corbin, sorry, or Drew Gulak, one of those two, and then the sixth member will be announced. That's the match, that's the card as it stands right now. But this is what the whole thing is gonna look like, and this is courtesy of Twitter. So I'm just gonna go on Twitter. Let's see. Alright, so I think I might be able to show you guys. I'm not entirely sure if you guys will... I'm not so sure if you guys will be able to see it, but... I'm not so sure if you guys were able to see it, but that's basically the setup. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. It's so weird that it's going to look... That's going to be atop of headquarters. That is going to be so insanely bizarre. It is so bizarre. I seriously cannot wait to see how this goes down. I cannot wait. It's going to be incredible. Guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be the most unique Money in the Bank match we had ever seen in a while. But not only that, but we also have another piece of news I want to talk about, and it has been confirmed by WWE, supposedly, I believe. So if you guys are not familiar with Rob Gronkowski, or the Gronk, he has returned to the NFL, but not as part of the Patriots. And my brother who will be watching this video is gonna be tripping. He is now gonna be playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is absolutely crazy. And yes, because that he's the 24/7 champion, he has to defend it. And the rules will apply. So we could potentially see Tom Brady just pin the Gronk. We could see that. We could see one of the coaches pin the Gronk. We could see anything is possible. Hell, we can even see a fan pin the Gronk, which that would be hilarious. I actually want to see that. So again, this is courtesy of Pro Wrestling Inc. As noted earlier, there has been talk of WWE 24/7 champion Rob Gronkowski returning to play in the NFL, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are having talks with the New England Patriots ahead of Thursday's NFL draft. So apparently it's been confirmed. The NFL issued a mobile alert this afternoon that confirms the Patriots have agreed to send the retired tight end and a 7th round draft pick to the Bucs in exchange for a 4th round pick. We should know more about Gronk's NFL future later this week. As noted, he still has 1 year and $10 million left in his NFL contract with the Patriots. Gronk recently inked a deal with WWE, reportedly to wrestle for the company. He had been rumored for a big match at SummerSlam in Boston this August, but there's no word yet on how this will change things. So this article actually ties to to the update on SummerSlam, and according to sources, supposedly it is going to go as scheduled. So we will be seeing it live in Boston at the TD Garden in Boston, which that's interesting because I'm not so sure if that's wise. Because I believe because right now I believe we were supposed to have NXT UK Takeover Dublin, which I believe the only match that's on that card. Yeah. So the only match that's on that card that was announced and made official was Walter defending his NXT UK title against Ilya Dragunov, and also two Gallus members Mark Coffey and Wolfgang defending their tag titles, and then of course Kaylee Ray defending the NXT UK Women's title, and then of course Jordan Devlin supposedly defending his Cruiserweight Championship. But because of this pandemic, because of what's going on right now in the world, we will most likely not see that. However, I'm not so sure about the fact that I'm not so sure if this will. I honestly don't know. I'm a little torn about that. So let's have a look at the article. Let me move my camera a little bit. There we go. So let's have a look at the article. So it says here, while Money in the Bank, and also too, this is courtesy of Wrestle Talk. So shoutouts to Wrestle Talk. While Money in the Bank is WWE's next pay-per-view, the biggest one on the horizon is SummerSlam. Now we have an update on the status of the event. Let's see here. In a message sent to an inquiring fan, TD Garden revealed that the show is still scheduled to go ahead as planned. And yeah, so apparently, yeah, so TD Garden had issued a statement on Twitter, saying as of today, we have not yet received any updates from WWE regarding changes to SummerSlam, so it is still scheduled as planned. Any updates regarding the event will be posted on our website here, which is tdgarden.com/event/detail/WWE-SummerSlam-2020. We also suggest checking WWE's website and social channels for the most up-to-date information. The response says to check WWE's website for updates. This is slightly confusing as WWE has the official page for the show up and running, but it is not included in their events calendar. Officials remain uncertain about when the pandemic will cease and crowds can once again form. Some are aiming for an August return, while others say it may be up to 18 months before large gatherings will be permitted. Either way, there is a lot of uncertainty, and this show remains very much up in the air. And yes, and it is scheduled for August 23rd in Boston. So 18 months. It's supposed to happen. So apparently, according to what the CDC says, and several other scientists, if you will, they say that it could potentially be up to 16 months. But here in California, there's been I believe there's about maybe like only a few deaths per every several days, or almost every week or something like that, which is good. I mean, I know. I mean, it is sad to see people, for us to lose people, but it's good that everybody here, especially here in California, is doing their part. Everybody around the world is doing their part. It's great. But to be honest, I think I think honestly though, I think if I was WWE, I would put SummerSlam inside the performance center, because truth be told, who knows what will happen with this pandemic. And apparently here in LA, there have been hundreds of people protesting, saying that demanding the stay-at-home order to be lifted, and our governor, California Governor Gavin Newsom, hell nah, we ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna happen. I mean, that's pretty brutal for it to be 18 months. But you know what? I think if it does come down to that, I think it's for the best. But to be brutally honest, again, if it comes down to it, I think it is for the best, because yes, it is. I'll admit it. Yes, I do want to see the superstars compete. In front of a live audience. I want to see that. Trust me, guys. I want to see them more than anything. But to be honest, it comes first. Our health comes first, and if it takes 18 months, so be it. But there have been some people who are saying that it's supposed to that it should end right around in the summer, I would say like mid-July, from what I've been hearing. And no, it's not politicians. I believe it's scientists. I've been hearing it saying it's supposed to be sometime in like June or July or somewhere around there. Honestly, I don't know what to believe. All I know is that everybody should stay home and just follow what the CDC says and just go from there. But anyway, yeah. So SummerSlam being a schedule, I think it would be best to just keep it at the Performance Center. Question of the day. Yes, it is a new thing, and it's happening. Question of the day: how can I put this? If the stay-at-home order does not get lifted by SummerSlam, where do you think they should host SummerSlam? Let me know in the comments below. That's the question of the day. Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this video. I know it was a relatively short one. I know that most of my videos last like almost 30 minutes. Because there's a lot, because there's always a lot to talk about. But in this sense, there wasn't really much to talk about. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me, my address will be in the description below. I know that I did put it on hold, but if you guys do want to send fan mail, my address will be in the description. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.